Hello. Yep. Spooky. I already know what time it is. Spooky Scary Sunday. Right on. Well, I don't gotta watch, but yeah, right on time. Shout out to Corey Kenshin. Now, if you don't know what Spooky Scary Sunday is, Spooky Scary Sunday, like Corey Kenshin says, is where we all come together and watch scary videos. Or like stories, animations, all that type of stuff. Look. Water. What y'all know about this? Especially Sour Patch, Fruit Roll-Up, gummies.
Mommy, that's some candy.
And now it's about to be a real movie. Anyways, ahem. Got all my stuff together. Let's get started, shall we? Alright, so the first video is called, the first animation or thing is called Mother's Day Love and Dedication. Crypt TV Monster Universe Funny Short Film. So this is by one of the best people, Crypt TV. Make sure you subscribe to Crypt TV, like the video, comment down below. I might have forgot to post this on Mother's Day, but yeah. So
Mom, I know one measly day of appreciation will never compare to
a
your
lot
years of love
people
and
say
dedication.
this is funny.
But even so, I figured it wouldn't
Sour
hurt to
Patch
say
Kids.
just some of the reasons I love you more each and every day. Mom, I love you for teaching me to turn the other cheek, even when Lily Rolls called me a ginger freak.
Oh,
Mom, I love you for always going the extra
that's how he's
mile
starting this
with
off.
urgency and doing
Got
it
our
with a smile.
pigtails running.
It could have been a child.
But
Mom, I love you for teaching me to avoid everyday dangers.
This Sour
That's why I
Patch
make sure
and
you never talk to strangers.
this.
You have reached the location of the nearest
Wait, what
pedophile.
type of device exists this?
Mom, I love how you stayed strong even after Dad left us.
No. No, no, no.
I love how you stayed strong even after Dad left.
What is this? Sorry, my face comes in the way. That's how y'all doing this? This man just got his freaking balls cut off. And got put in the fishbowl. Like, why?
I love
Type
how
of
you
mother.
stayed strong even after Dad
I don't
left
know.
us. You made
Ugh.
everything, especially when times
Just
got
wanna
rough.
throw. What is this? Wait, what?
Mom, I love you so much more than words can ever express. So this year, I got you something you'll never forget. Not some cheesy gold pendant or stuffed heart bear. Something I think shows I really do care.
What is that?
A dual function chopping machete with a serrated stainless steel blade.
Type of. So this is how y'all do your Mother's Day. This is how y'all do y'all Mother's Day. Killing people. Oh my god. This was a crazy Mother's Day. Alright, so this next one is called Empty Dark Parking Lot Horror Story Animated. Made by Wanty Entertainment. Make sure you subscribe to Wanty Entertainment. Like his videos, leave a comment down below. Now let's see what you got for us, Wanty.
My name is Jasmine. One night my girlfriend and I were getting ready because we were going to head out for a night of fun. We got in the car and I don't know what got into us, but we were feeling very flirty and decided to park in the parking lot to do our thing. We were in the car doing
It's
our
gonna
thing.
happen to real.
I was on her in the driver's seat while she had the seat reclined. When we were moving around, I accidentally honked the horn with my butt. I looked at my girlfriend and told her, "Hope that didn't draw any attention to us." She said, "It's okay. It's like 1 in the morning. I doubt anyone is awake." So we continued. I kid you not. 3 minutes later, I put my head up to fix my hair and looked to my right. What I saw made my stomach drop. There was a man on his knees,
Who are
just
you?
watching us. I quickly jumped off my girlfriend into the passenger side, screamed and told her to drive off.
What you want?
As my girlfriend
Probably
was
you
trying
want
to
some
figure out
money.
how to put the seat up, The man got up and put his hands up. I got the most sickening feeling when I saw his hands were covered in blood. My girlfriend quickly locked the car door and got ready to drive off. Then the man told us, "Don't panic." I told my girlfriend to step on it, and when she did, I just remember looking back, seeing his face get all mad and quickly walk away from the area.
Okay. What did you
As
want?
we were driving off, I was sitting there asking myself if he murdered someone. Could he be
Who
hurt?
was that?
So my girlfriend decided to drive back to see what the fuck happened. I didn't want to, but I thought maybe he needed help. When my girlfriend and
They
I
don't
went
want to
back,
go back.
we saw 2 cop cars pass the area, coming from different directions. We were looking at each other, trying to figure out what was going
What's
on.
going on?
When we drove back into the parking lot, he was gone. I don't know what he needed or why he had blood on his hands, but ever since that night, I always made sure my car door is locked. And now I
Also,
carry
we
a
couldn't figure out
taser.
what the man wanted. Probably just wanted some money. No. Alright, that was weird. Alright, next one. Alright, sorry guys, I had to take a little cookie breaking. In which the next animation is called A Creepy Deep Web Story 2. Animated by Llama Arts, script Llama Arts, like it's become in the middle. So, I know everything about the dark web. Well, everybody does. Don't ever go there. Some crazy stuff be happening.
I was 26 years old, and I was unemployed.
That's what you
Feeling unfulfilled by the monotony of the job life, I decided I would try my hand at working from home. So my days and nights comprised me surfing the internet for any jobs I could get. I was a big procrastinator, so more often than not, I'd stray away and waste time doing other things.
It's PewDiePie.
One day.
It's PewDiePie. Yeah, when I saw Craig Kitchen react to this, I didn't think I expected to see PewDiePie in here when he was reacting to this. Remember what Corey Kitchen said? Remember when PewDiePie reacted to his video? It was a Resident Evil, I think. I don't know. But I can't believe PewDiePie's in this. Like, this
I
is
came
crazy.
across talk about the deep web while on Reddit. I felt amused by the people talking about it as if it was something so scary,
Oh
and
my
decided I'd look into it. It was stupid of me to go on it in the first place, but I made it even sillier by deciding to check it out
Exactly.
late at night.
And he's doing it
It
at
was about 2
nighttime.
a.m.
That's the
and I came
worst
across a
part.
website where you could chat with someone anonymously. The person I got
Okay,
was
my
a woman.
camera's in the way.
She was in her early 20s and very pretty. She sat with her head in her hands,
hi.
looking playful into the webcam while batting her eyes. I had no desire to turn my camera on and started our chat, thinking that while I didn't come across anything scary, I could befriend this pretty girl. It sounded like a better deal anyway. She told me to turn the camera on, but I ignored that request and tried to get her to
Come
talk.
here often.
She finally did
Bet she
after some
does.
prodding, but I noticed how guarded she was. I also noticed how after every message I sent, her eyes would look off camera, either to her side or somewhere
What are you
behind her
looking
computer. After a while, it started getting annoying, so I asked her if someone else was there with her.
I want to see you first.
She said, up until now, I'd been chatting while she'd answered my questions verbally. I'm not that curious,
Don't be scared.
she said, laughing, this time looking behind the laptop again and making a face that seemed to
I don't know
indicate
about
she
her.
was laughing at my expense with someone else. This is getting boring. It feels like I'm not just talking to you.
That's because you're not. You're talking to all of us.
Who else is
All
there?
of us. Who else is there?
Is this a joke?
Turn it on.
Nah, man.
Okay.
Turn
I'll be
unplug.
Turn on the camera.
Her laughter was almost piercing by now. There was nothing humorous about the situation, yet she threw her head back with riotous laughter. I'd had enough and moved the cursor over to turn the chat box off. when
I know
saw
y'all
the
didn't get to
cursor
see that
jammed.
because my camera's in the
The
way.
only
I'm
thing that
sorry.
was working was the chat box, and I still had access to the keyboard.
Turn the camera on, sweetie.
Her gumdrop
No,
filled voice
baby.
was louder than before, as I moved my gaze up to see her smiling toothfully at the camera. Her face still beautiful, but the smile completely fake. My computer's crashed. I can't see the screen. Sorry. I lied. I didn't want her to know I had no option but to chat. Her screen flashed before going blank. There
Where'd
was
she
nothing
go?
there but a black screen. I felt relieved,
Yeah,
thinking
something about
that
to
at
go
least I
down.
didn't need to talk to her while I tried to figure out what happened to the screen. Just then, a chat message popped up.
Open the damn camera.
The aggressiveness in the message frightened me. Now, the fact that I couldn't see her face while she typed this made me feel nervous. I didn't dare reply back. But then the cursor moved. I watched shell-shocked as the cursor twirled around the screen.
Open the camera now.
I still didn't make a move.
Or
There was
else
no way
what?
anything good would be waiting for me if I did what she asked. The screen began flickering.
See, this
as
is
if
why
a
you don't go on
virus was
the
causing the computer to
dark
writhe
web.
in agony.
Do you want me to find you?
My heart raced. Could it be possible she knew where I was? I started typing. Please stop bothering me.
Then turn on the fucking camera.
Hey,
At
watch
this
him
point, I
now.
thought she was some kind of sadist who got her kicks by scaring unassuming people in chat rooms. So I obliged and turned the webcam on.
Why
I
would you
saw
turn
my
it
frightened
on?
face staring into the screen.
Unplug it.
Judging by my face, my attempts at looking tough were painfully unsuccessful. I asked around for the girl looking straight into the camera, telling her I did what she wanted and to stop hacking into my computer. There were several seconds of silence. I kept my stare directed to the little box that showed her camera feed, but it was pitch black. I motioned into the camera in confusion, feeling as if she was messing with me now. Then I saw another message.
Look here.
After a few seconds of
Look
staring
here.
at these words, I looked back at her camera, but my computer instantly malfunctioned, and I received another message.
Look here. Don't look up.
The
Look
chat
here,
was
don't
filled
look
with
up.
nonsensical gibberish. She typed with such ferocious speed
What
that
is
I screamed
this?
whirled away with her constant messages. I couldn't understand what was going on, but I didn't look up. My patience ran thin, and I wrote back, "What is this supposed to mean?" Her response came. I read only the letters in
Look
bold
up.
and shuddered. I looked back into her webcam, and I fell back into my chair, my
What?
eyes widening. She was back there, only her
Ah.
face looked completely demented. She had a savage expression, devoid of emotion, but her eyes were almost
Oh,
popping
fuck
out of
with
their
your
sockets,
eyes.
and she was huffing as if she had extreme amounts of pent-up rage. The way she looked
Her eyes
directly
popping
into
out
the
her
camera
eye
made me
sockets.
feel she despised me with all of her being.
Push him back in.
There was no amusement there
Okay,
anymore.
I just
Her camera went blank again. Then the chat popped up.
look up.
My heart stopped again. For a split second, there had been the same blackness, only for the lights to come back on. She wasn't alone anymore. There was a man
was
next
that?
to her with a black mask on. He made no movements other than look into the camera like the
Who are
girl.
you?
The girl's neck creaked to her
Oh.
side. It looked like it was causing pain,
Ah,
and the lights went out again. The chat resumed.
this is starting to make me smell something.
This time, I screamed in fright
They
and
all
fell
add
off
an
my
emoji
chair.
face.
There was another man with me now. He was
Oh, it's
standing
another
next to
one.
the original one on the other side.
I
This
don't
man
like
had the
that.
same mask on, but his hands were grasping the girl's shoulders. Even with the subpar quality of the webcam, I could see the force with which the man dug his hands into the girl. It looked like he could rip her in two. The girl, however, had a huge grin on her face. Her eyes were mad with glee, or so it looked. Her teeth were perfectly lined up as her mouth spread into that toothy grin, but I could see she was in pain. Even with the smallest sign of her smile fading, the man clenched his hands even tighter than before, which made her smile even wider. All three of them were shaking, as if it was extremely cold where they were. After a couple seconds, I realized they were shuddering, like trying to hold back laughter.
What are you laughing at?
I yelled into the screen. They didn't answer, and continued to tremor with concealed hilarity.
What is so damn funny?
I bellowed. They stopped shaking. Within a couple seconds, the screen went black again. When it turned
What's
back
black?
on, the man no
Oh.
longer
Hey,
grasped
don't
the
point at
girl's
me.
shoulder.
No.
Neither
Oh,
was
no.
she smiling.
Kind of
All
crap.
three
You can't.
pointed into the camera,
No, no,
Upon
no.
a closer look, I
Who is?
understood that they
Oh,
weren't
yep,
pointing
you
at
dead.
me. They were pointing behind me. I didn't need to look back. I could see myself on the webcam. There was someone
Oh my
peeking
god.
from behind me.
It's even worse for me
It
because
was
I'm
another
also
man
watching
in
this
a
on
mask.
Cam.
And according to what I saw
It's
on my
like
webcam,
7:16.
he was with me in my room, right behind me. I turned around quickly, but saw nothing where I had seen him in the webcam. I turned back towards the screen and, to my bewilderment, saw a third man in the
Oh
girl's
my
chat
God.
box. He was the same man I had just seen standing in my room. Now,
Okay, I am
all
watching
three
this,
had
but
their
y'all can
hands
see
on the
my
girl
face.
and were gripping tight. The girl wasn't laughing anymore. She had a look of utter devastation. A tear was dropping from her eye, but it wasn't just a tear.
Oh
blood trickling down
no,
her eye socket.
yeah.
She then mouthed the words, "Help me," and the next second she screamed as if her lungs were being ripped off as the screen went black.
Oh my god.
I
Yep,
immediately got up
unplug.
and pulled the plug out of my
Should
computer
have been
and backed
did
out
that.
of
Now
the
you're
room.
dead.
For a couple seconds, I swear I heard her screams, even though the computer was unplugged. The room went quiet, but I was too devastated to stay there and ran out of my house despite it being 3 a.m. I caught a cab and went over to my friends, who had to talk me down for an hour before I could be calmed. I returned back to my house with my friend a day later. Everything was the same, and after thoroughly checking around the house, we concluded that there was no one there, nor was there a sign of anyone ever having broken in.
What would
I've
you
never
think would
gone
be in a
back to the
cookie
deep
jar?
web. My
I
friend
mean, you
suggested
trying to
it
get a
might have
snack,
been
but
some
still.
prank by computer hackers, but the way that girl shrieked, the terror
Yeah.
she had on her face, it
Yeah,
convinced
I'm
me
never
she had been a
visiting the
victim
dark web
herself.
because I'm black.
I'd wondered if I had stayed on for longer, if I would have become a victim too. Could those men have found me? Was there really someone in the room with me? There was nothing I could do, because there was nothing concrete to report to the police. What I did do was throw the computer out and buy a new one.
Oh.
There was no way I could even open it back up after what happened.
And that's gonna turn back on. Probably it's too late because probably they know where to find you. From since I hacked your computer, maybe they know where you are now and where to find you. Well, alright, last animation. Alright guys, I'm doing this one without my headset. Anyways, we're reacting to short horror film review presented by one of the best people in the world, Alter. How y'all doing if y'all watching this video? This is my first time watching them. This is the rule. Another one is Scary Animation. They're the best company makes scary stuff. I've been watching a lot about them. They're cool. Alright. Yeah, I'm doing this without my headphones. Because, well, I'm mostly tired of using them. Well, I mean, I like them, but I'm not used to gonna use them.
How much longer am I going to be here?
Well, since the time that I wasted with you two in the principal's office was supposed to be spent grading papers, maybe that's how much longer
In
you'll
trouble.
be. That, or until you two want to tell me what this is all about.
Ask her. She's the one that rushed me while I was standing in front of the class, calling me a cunt.
Excuse me. Reading from a report which not only needs a spell check, but was directed squarely at Clubber Lang here.
Look, if she took what I wrote personally, that's her problem.
And mine is that you're using class time to threaten somebody with the wrath of some bargain bin local ghost. Made up of the hands of the missionary settlers that slaughtered while they were in prayer. Okay, look, I know that you students think us teachers are uptight and preachy and all thou shalt not. But it wasn't that long ago that we were right where you are. And some of us care enough to keep our ear to the ground. We hear what's being said, Mallory.
Well, you can't control who you fall in love with. Isn't that right? And look, I get it. You don't don't take what I wrote seriously because you're new here. The story's been around forever. But it all starts by seeing things from the corner of your eye. Things you're ashamed of and would do anything to forget. But you can't stop it. That's rude. Haunting you. Festering you for slaughter. And when it finally comes, you can't scream. Nothing comes out your mouth. It's like in a nightmare. You can't scream. But yeah, you're right. The lot say it's just some stupid story people tell around the campfire. But you didn't get to hear my conclusion before I was punched in the face. Whether or not it's true, Rue is guilt. And that, I know for sure is real.
Oh wow, C minus. So what? Why are you talking about C minus? It's just a recover. It's just a recover. Chill. This is how it actually be in real life. Sorry. Magic editing. Sorry guys, my Wi-Fi turned off. And we're back. Yeah, y'all saw that was a magic edit.
Look, don't let her get you. Okay, she's just messing with your head because she's angry. Because she likes you more than a friend should, and you're not willing to reciprocate that. Right, she's the one that should be feeling guilty. She's the one that this ghost would be after. I mean, nothing bad is going to happen just because you regret things. But I need to know, what did you tell her?
I love you.
Oh, what was that?
Hey.
Okay, I already forgot why they stopped being friends. By the way, Alter, if you're watching this is getting so good. Maybe you should have ran already. Like you already see that you should have been ran. But Alter, oh wait. Oh, why you gotta be red? So, anyways, Alter, if you're watching this, I want to say this is going good so far, and you guys are awesome at making these type of scary stuff. I love y'all so much. I'm mostly, oh, And he was just trying to be a good teacher to you. Mostly people be saying, mostly, probably y'all think that, don't you like Crib TV, Tristan? Actually, I do. It's the difference between Crib TV and all. Who are you? And Alter. But I'm not deciding. They're both good. Maybe y'all could decide. Yep, you're dead. Go out the door. You still got time. Oh. Run out the door. Get out the door. What are you doing?
Why'd you do this?
You had like 15 or 17 chances to get out that door. But now you have no chances. You're dead. What is that supposed to be? Are those hands? Ugh. The rule. This was awesome. Clap it up. Anyway, that's it for Spooky Scary Sunday. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure high five to like button, subscribe to this channel, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to these awesome people. I'm just reacting to their animations and stuff too. Anyways, see you and bye.